How's it, aloha's your uncle. This is a super easy recipe, easier than it looks.焗豬扒飯. This is a famous Hong Kong dish, which is baked pork chop on fried rice. I'm going to show you the entire recipe in the first couple of minutes. Here we go. Fitness, foodies, and the fabulous absurd. From burpees to Camus, you're never going to know what you're going to get from your uncle. Burpee Yoga Uncle. Entire recipe in the next minute and a half. All the ingredients are on the description. You'll need the pork chop. It'll be marinated. The description down below. And then once you marinate it, you're going to flash fry it real quick. And then once you flash fry it, you're going to put it on the side, because next thing you're going to work on is getting the fried rice. A simple fried rice. This is completely optional. It's basically just eggs on rice. You know, it's not doing a real fried rice. But in Chinese Cantonese, it means chao dai. It means you're going to fry the bottom of the rice before you cover it on top and smother it with the goodness. So once the fried rice is done, it's super simple. Just 3 ingredients for a fried rice. You're going to start plating it. You're going to use the cheese at the end. So you're going to chop up the steak or the pork chop. You don't have to if you don't want to. And you're going to start making the sauce. The sauce consists of only a couple ingredients again, which is basically just tomatoes and onions and water and ketchup, and optional if you want not sugar, that's not optional, but vinegar if you want it more tart. And that's pretty much it. Again, all the ingredients on the bottom. It's actually it seems laborious, but it's actually pretty quick, and you can make a lot. Again, it's optional, and I would suggest making more sauce than you want. That's just a slurry to make it a little bit more thicker. And then now you're gonna find the finishing touch. You're gonna put the sauce on top and then the cheese. Any kind of cheese would do. I think I got some Kobe cheese and mozzarella cheese. Then you're gonna go to bake it. And you can bake it, and then or you can sear it too. You can do broil or bake. If you broil it, the top will look like that. And there's a different way we do it as well. But the dish is pretty much done. It is so good. It's a complete yummy food. The city I'm in, nobody serves this. Any Chinese restaurant, they don't serve this. Only mostly Hong Kong-based restaurants that's Chinese knows even what this is. In Cantonese, it's called焗豬扒飯, which is baked pork chop rice. And this is another way you can do it. You can sear it on top. Once you bake it, you can use a flamer. You can buy the flamer in any Asian restaurant, Asian markets. And 2 ways of serving this too. If you do a takeout, it comes in a plate like this, which is super old school. And then a nicer way of doing it would be you use a cast iron plate. So we got both, and I did it 2 different ways. This way is the old school way where they don't use a cast iron, and this is like the more professional, good-looking way if you go to a nicer restaurant. This recipe pretty much costs anywhere around $14 to $20 depending on where you eat it. It is super comforting. It's basically almost like tomato, pizza rice, almost like that. Because it's got the cheese on top and the tomato tangy flavor, and then the fried rice on the bottom. If you never had it before, I really urge you to go and try it, simply because it is so good. And the pork chop, once it's been marinated, again, the description's on the bottom of how we marinate it. Once you marinate it, it comes out soft and tender. And it is just absolutely super comfort food. And it looks like it's hard. Like I told you, I did the entire thing typically within half an hour. I can finish making. You can make 2-3 of them and leave them in the aluminum foil, and then you can take it out to microwave it. You can't microwave aluminum, but you can take out the rice and the pork chop, or you can put it back in the oven and just bake it for 200 degrees for like 15-20 minutes, and it'll be good and warm. And that's pretty much it. With that said, I burpee to eat, and I eat to burpee. I love to cook, especially at home, because I know what I put in there. To me, food is medicine, and I love to cook to eat good medicine. And also do a lot of burpees and muscle ups, and I'm trying to do front levels and also handstands. On one of these corners, I'll put my daily muscle ups, and not really muscle ups, but my daily burpees and Supermans. That I put up shorts with the compilation. Alright, thanks so much. If you're down this far, please hit that like and subscribe button. And each day be a better version of yourself than the day before, and eat good food.